This is the +44 podcast. I'm Zeze Millz.
Yeah, what's that about?
Yeah, what's that all
And
about?
I'm Sideman. Music
Culture.
UK. This is +44 from Amazon Music. Headie one, how are you?
I'm great, man. How are you?
I am blessed and highly favored. Now, it was your birthday. Happy birthday.
Thank you very much, man.
You went to a brunch, right?
Yeah. Went to a brunch.
That was the brunch.
It was alright, you know. I think
I heard you turned brunch into a dinner.
I know we had some technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties.
My apologies. I was late. It was a bit out there as well. It was a bit outside London, so it was just like the day was just hectic, innit? You know how birthdays get. There's a lot going on.
Was the brunch your idea?
It was actually my idea, and obviously the marketing agency as well. They were my close people, so we just come together with loads of different ideas together. Yeah.
What's your vibe towards birthdays? Are you a person have you always celebrated birthdays, or is that a recent thing?
You know the weirdest thing. You see my birthday. Yeah, I always realize it's gonna be my birthday too late.
Oh yeah, just like when it comes round to it.
So when it's like I know my birthday's coming and I'm not really feeling it. Then.
But when it comes, are you a person that on your birthday, do you get introspective? Do you like think over your life, or is it just like it's another year?
Obviously, naturally you get into like a reminiscent kind of mode, but obviously right now we don't really have the time to because there's too much going on. You feel me? Did
you purposely plan the release of the tape around the time that would be your birthday?
No.
That was just organic?
I feel like last year when I done my album, I feel like I naturally land more in the winter season, innit? I've never dropped a project, I don't think, in the top half of the year for some reason. I don't know why, whether it's just like that's the way it's just been spaced out, or I don't know. So naturally,
there's no like plan to when you release music. You don't think, oh yeah, let me do something for the summer or anything like that?
Nah, not really. Nah. Obviously, if it's summertime and we're in a summer kind of vibe, then naturally we just do it kind of naturally, innit? Now,
I listened to the tape, so I got bare questions.
Yeah.
What went into the decision of having like hardly any features?
You know, so man, obviously I'm naturally when I'm making music, I'm a guy that I like going into things so even when this thing should be finished, I'll be trying to finish it more, you get it? Trying to perfect it.
You revisit.
Yeah, and obviously I was speaking to my team and the people that I work with close musically, and he was just saying that, yo, like you just done your album, don't put too much pressure on it. Like I was getting the features in, waiting on the features, trying to sort them out, and he just said, you just done your album, that you ain't got to put no pressure on it really. Just like give the people something. It's been a while. I dropped my album a year ago. To give the people something that's been a while, like just give them like a little perspective of what it's been like. So I just thought, yeah, let me just peel back all the features, and then obviously naturally when I get into my next one,
then you're gonna go heavy.
Yeah, then we go crazy. Yeah.
When you're talking about, you people saying don't put pressure on it. You've released the album last year and that. Yeah. What's the vibe when you release music? Like, how does it feel? Is there a pressure? Like, if you release something now on the day, is it like, are you checking social media, seeing what the buzz is like, seeing what the thing is like, or are you one of the people that you release it and you just go away from it?
I like to get like a natural feedback of the actual music. That's what I'm saying. As long as the people are happy with the music and what I've created, then that puts me in a nice space. Though obviously all the extra stuff which has only been added over the years because we've been coming up and you start getting into like positioning and charting and all this kind of stuff. That just adds to it, innit? But obviously when you pull that all back, it's like when the fans are happy with the music, then it's a blessing.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like at this point now, you've been doing music for a while. Does the feeling toward bringing out new stuff changes?
Naturally, it does change because obviously when you reach a certain pinnacle, people expect you to always hit this pinnacle, if you know what I'm trying to say, and then you got added pressures from the label and then all the people, organizations working around. It kind of becomes like an expectation.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's good to like remove this expectation and just follow just do your thing.
And do you find that easy to do?
It is hard to do. It's hard to do, but obviously that's why you keep people close around and they advise you and like they guide you and like, yeah, man.
So you've been more smiley lately? Like whether it's in interviews, videos, or anything like that. Is there a love interest in your life or something like that? What's got you gritted to?
No, you know, obviously life was as sweet as it is now.
As it is now.
So there was way less to smile about them.
Yeah. I think that we need to see more of that because man don't make all of this money to be screwface all day. Man make all this money to enjoy the fruits of your labor and stuff like that. You're doing very different things right now. Like I'm seeing man put out fragrance and all of them kind of thing there. Like, is the mindset behind that to take things from just being a musician to a mogul?
It's not really tactical, it's just like I've done a lot of music, innit? Obviously, remember I started off the year and it's like
on holiday.
I was locked away doing the album. So I didn't really have a chance to stop working. So it's like once I dropped the album, everyone's loving it, it's going crazy, and it's just like, where do we go from here? Naturally, I'm a person that likes to work hard and record a lot of music. So that's how we got into this next project. I'm trying to say we're just recording music, how I'm feeling at the time, certain topics where my mind's at, and yeah, literally it's just like all of these stuff just you go with the flow and see where it comes to.
Yeah, because I gotta ask you about the album, because like I'm listening to the album, or the tape, sorry, and I'm thinking to myself, you're getting hella introspective on this. I'm hearing you really speak about how you feel about certain things. You're talking about the idea of loyalty, being too loyal for your good. Now, I got bare questions about this, but yeah. So first and foremost, the first question is, are you that introspective in real life, in the sense that, do you have those kinds of, the things that you're saying on your album or on your tape, do you have those kinds of conversations with people in real life?
Not really, because I'm not really a person that likes to, I can't really speak about feelings and all of that. That's not really my style. So see, I feel like when I'm doing my music, that's something that I try to do. I feel like when I was first doing my music coming up, I'll just speak about stuff that are going on, but I don't really get underneath the surface, you know what I mean, and get more deeper into things. But I
think you should, because if I was your brethren and I was listening to that tape, I'd be like, yo, I wonder if my man feels like that about me. Have I been disloyal to him? Like, does he feel, when he's in a room with me, does he trust me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's a conversation I would have to have with man, because it's like, yo, I feel like you're spitting some real truths in that, and I'm wondering if you're having these conversations in real life, because what you find with a lot of artists is that they're able to bleed onto the page or into the music more than they're able to speak these things in real life, and the music becomes that recourse. But it's like, some of them conversations, I think need to happen in real life.
Definitely.
Because you were spit, as I said, I listened to it and I listened in depth, you get what I'm saying? And it's like, even with the song Cry, like, what made you want to make that the song that you like would perform in the single or whatever, and what made you choose that beat?
You know, so man, when I was doing this project, instead of the songs, I had a lot of songs that I had so much music I was recording after the album, because it's been a year, and obviously I was chatting to the team. They're really digging the song. I didn't really know what direction I wanted to go in. For me, I just had a whole load of music, different genres, just like a whole folder, and then just thought, just let the team together just decided, let's just push this one. I felt like it was a good vibe, the production was sick. Yeah. As you can see, and then yeah, man, just went with the vibe still.
One of the things that you said on it that I thought was interesting, you were talking about being so loyal that you've even backed stuff that it weren't your thing.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? When you think about that, because one of my biggest fears is hearing an artist almost speak about what could be his pitfalls later.
Yeah.
In your life, do you feel like you're making adjustments to avoid that ever being a problem later on? Do you feel like you're making a change or have you already made it, or are you in the process of making it, or have you not?
That's like the concept of the whole project. It's almost like a battle between trying to find a balance between when to tip over which side of the line, if you know what I'm trying to say. Because naturally, when you're a person that cares for your peoples, you look after your peoples and that, and like you got you're a given person, a given personality. It's like you always tend to lose judgment when things are happening in regards to when to do and when not to do, if you know what I'm trying to say.
So it's like, you know more now than you did back then.
Definitely.
But the success is what caused you to open your mind up to a whole new world. Some people, their minds ain't opened yet. So they're still thinking like before. Because it's like, right now, you're the bag. Like the empire is on your shoulders. So even though, because I know most people from the hood, it's like, you have a personality where it's almost like, you almost care about the protection of others and you care about the protection of yourself. You get me? You care for your people more than you, and you almost put yourself under train tracks to protect others and to care for others. But then you now have to remember that by protecting yourself, by covering yourself, by making sure you're good, not only physically but mentally. You're protecting everybody, because everything crumbles if you get what I'm saying.
Literally.
And I'm hearing that on the tape, and I think those are quite complex concepts to be talking about in the booth and in the studio and stuff like that. So it was refreshing to hear. It was refreshing to hear you come from that perspective and that angle on it. Now, on the tape, you said that you would you wish you could make more happy music like Craig David.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But obviously, you're dealing with real life things and that. But bro, I want to hear more of that from you, bro, because like, I'll tell you the truth. I bang princess cuts all the time, bro. Like my favorite part, rarely is my favorite part of a tune not the chorus, but the verse. My young boy has got the sticks like Moses with the Israel. Like, I love that, bro. You get what I'm saying? Even though that's, but I still love that, even though that you wouldn't consider that happy lyrics, but it's a vibe, you get what I'm saying? So do you feel like over time, you will transition into more like tunes that are more like on the happier side of things?
Depends on how life goes, really. I told the truth, innit? I tell the story of what's happening and whatever mood I'm in, that's what will display in my music.
When you're in the studio, are the man them there with you?
Yeah, the man I'm there for.
When you have to bust a note, are you at first was that like anxiety, a little bit nervousness, or was it just like calm?
When I first started doing a little bit of melodies here and there in the beginning, obviously I started from quite early. And I feel like that's where I kind of cut through, because when I was done my first project, I had melodies in there, so people was used to it quite early. But then it's always a little moment when you're warming it up in the studio.
It's just like...
You're right, a little one cup of Hennessy and you're getting on mode still.
All right, what can we expect from you in the future?
Can expect more brilliant music. I'm gonna just like take a moment to just have a chill, relax.
You're on holiday?
I need a holiday.
I heard you say on it like you just came back from holiday and you need a holiday.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. I landed and I felt like I need to go on holiday, but I might as well just have gone straight to the departures. But yeah, man, just live life and just experience more things, and we go again real soon.
Hey.
Stream the +44 playlist on Amazon Music, or ask Alexa, play the +44 podcast. Play the +44 podcast.